Winners of 5 Grammy Awards this evening, the Dixie Chicks.
Congratulations on all your awards.
Thank you.
As you know, because of all the events of the last few years, some people might interpret your victory tonight as maybe a political statement by the Academy of Voters. You mentioned you thought people were using free speech. Can you talk about what you think the message is, besides great music, of you winning 5 Grammys tonight?
I mean, you know, I don't really know exactly. I just know that obviously it's hard to put into words, but I definitely am aware that, you know, we were up against a lot of great music, and I love our record and think it's the best one that we've made, but I definitely think people had inspiration and different motivation behind voting for us to win 5 of 5 is unbelievable, and I think people were using their voice. You know, there was awesome performances tonight, and I hate to say I am a little out of touch with what's popular music nowadays, and I was thoroughly entertained by a lot of the people in our categories.
Was any of this vindication? Because there have been people who have been critical of you. Some radio stations have refused to play your music. Is this vindication at all?
No, I think for other people it was, and that's sort of why I made the Simpsons comment, was for everyone else who was feeling that way, because we got a lot of phone calls from people. You know, I think for a lot of people it was a statement, like I said, and it's been a long time for us. It's been 3 years, and we're used to it. Now, it's hard. Anybody have something better to say?
As people, do these 5 Grammys make it all feel better? It feels very good. I don't know if it makes you feel, you know, if it's any reaction to what's happened. But, you know, I think the Grammys kind of each year tells a story, whether it's the Oh Brother, Where Art Thou year or whatever it is. I kind of feel like great music comes from inspiration, and what happened to us really drove us to make an album that said a lot, and I think people kind of linked into that because it was a story and it was something beyond the music. It wasn't just songs, it was something that said something, made it political if you read it that way, but a political stance. And so I think people kind of identify with that, you know, and I think you know, maybe that's part of the success, but we will take it any which way it comes.
Now that you had the vindication,
I didn't say that.
some of the naysayers now are going to want to come back and jump back on the bandwagon. Will they be welcome?
I'm not. I just don't know that you're right. And really, we're just beyond. We're just past that. This is, you know, I totally lost it backstage at the end of it all, and I felt like it was sort of my first cry for the last 3 years, and I'm not quite sure why yet. It was just overwhelming. I think you get used to, and it's not a bad thing, but you get used to being disappointed or bad news, and it really does just fall off your back, you know.
So is this Thank you. Thank.
Because we had just good news after good news after good news. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, this is the greatest awards experience I've ever had, just on a multitude of levels. But
we've back here, as far as your statements are concerned, a few years back you had statements to make, Anchor coming out. Are you done with all of that, or is there something else within the frame, political or otherwise, that we would?
I have no idea. I mean, I'm not angry on a daily basis.
Thank you. We've been asked to wrap up. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Thank you.
What it means to win Best Country Album if you're a
down to that genre?
Well, I think the music business, they try and put you in that box. They try and put you, we've never felt like we were a specific genre necessarily. Yes, we play banjos and fiddles, and, by all accounts, I guess we are country, but at the same time, we made a bluegrass record when we didn't think it would get played on country radio, and that was way before any of this happened. So I don't know that, when I say genre, I mean just a radio format. We've always felt like we were kind of coloring outside the lines as far as genre.
Thank you very much.
YSL, Prada, and YSL. Thanks. Thank you.